In today's ever-changing world, there are certain things that remain constant. Here's the truth: a man must be able to hold his own, no matter the circumstances. There are certain skills that every man should master, regardless of the times we live in. Some people might watch this video and label it as toxic masculinity. It's understandable. We are living in an era where many men have become weak, brainwashed into thinking that men and women are identical. In this video, we'll cover 6 essential skills every man needs to master in life. First, knowing how to fight. It doesn't matter if you're a businessman, a doctor, or a comedian. If you don't know how to defend yourself, you're lacking in masculinity. While getting into street fights should always be avoided, basic fighting skills should not be neglected. Imagine walking down the street with your wife, and someone disrespects her by slapping her on the rear. What would you do? You can't just call the police and wait around. You could choose to ignore it, but you'd lose not only your woman's respect but also your own. No one should be able to touch those you love without consequences. It's alarming how many men today would ignore such a situation, rationalizing their inaction. One of your duties as a man is to protect those you care about. By ignoring this scenario, you forfeit your honor and your role as protector. Never start a fight if you can avoid it, but when it's unavoidable, you need to know how to handle yourself. Serve up a solid knockout punch by first throwing some fakes, then land a straight shot to the chin. Lights out. But if you do it wrong, you could end up hurting yourself more than your opponent. So don't just pretend to know how to fight, actually learn. Second, the ability to diffuse conflict. This follows naturally from knowing how to fight. No matter how skilled you are at fighting, diplomacy and calm persuasion should always be your first course of action in an escalating situation. Knowing how to de-escalate conflict makes you a leader. It's like when the alpha male gorilla enters the room, and all the other males stop their antics. The alpha male commands order not just because of his strength but because of who he is. The ability to diffuse conflict is most effective when the person diffusing it has the potential to be dangerous, which is why this skill complements knowing how to fight. Third, have a strong presence. Have you ever noticed that some men seem to command respect without saying a word when they walk into a room? It's not some magical gift, it's a skill that can be learned. This presence comes from an accumulation of small actions and habits. Be a strong man with a firm handshake, make eye contact when speaking, and walk confidently with your chest out. When you make eye contact with another man, nod to acknowledge him. Charisma is a learned behavior developed like any other skill, such as learning to walk or expanding your vocabulary. Many guys try to fake these things, crushing handshakes or staring aggressively, but everyone can tell when someone is faking it. The best way to develop this skill is to surround yourself with real men. Learn from them, whether it's your father, a mentor, or men you know from a fighting club. Fighters often carry themselves with respect and peace, yet they naturally command attention. Fourth, deep critical thinking. The ability to think critically on a variety of topics will make you a better conversationalist and improve the overall quality of your life, helping you make wiser decisions. The first step to critical thinking is considering multiple perspectives. As I always say on this channel, don't believe everything you hear, but also don't believe everything you think you know. It's easier said than done, but true critical thinking requires leaving your biases behind and welcoming new information. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean it's the right way. Challenge your assumptions and stay open to new ideas. You might learn something new. Fifth, financial savvy. One of the biggest shortcomings of our education system is the lack of financial education. Most men go through life with no real understanding of how to manage money, make sound financial decisions, or set themselves up for financial freedom. We're often taught that the only path is to earn a salary and nothing more. However, if you shift your mindset about money, you can start making significant changes. A famous book that has helped many people rethink their approach to finances is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Learn about money as early as possible. It's a crucial life skill. Finally, learn to manage stress. How you handle stress directly impacts your success in life. The man who panics under pressure will never outperform the one who remains calm and thinks clearly. Stress is a part of everyone's life, and as you take on more responsibilities, it can become overwhelming. Many stressful situations arise from procrastination. If you constantly find yourself rushing to catch up, chances are you procrastinate. Take control by writing down everything you need to do and set deadlines. Just the act of writing out your tasks can help reduce your stress levels. Prioritize the most urgent and important tasks. Focus on them one at a time, and soon you'll be operating proactively rather than reactively. Both men and women should strive to become stronger. but society tends to forgive women for not handling pressure. Men, on the other hand, are not afforded this leniency. As a man, you must bear the burden of performance and deal with pressure head-on without complaint. This channel is here to help you become strong in all areas of life. And if you're looking to level up, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time.